Wednesday Season 2 Part 1 just ended, and things have taken a dark turn. Secrets are out, alliances are broken, and a shocking reveal changes everything for Wednesday and Nevermore. Today on MMX Night, we'll go through exactly what happened in the ending, how it sets up Part 2, and what it could mean for the characters moving forward. Ready? Let's begin. Wednesday Addams returns to Nevermore Academy eager to reclaim control. But the moment her feet touch the grounds, chaos begins. She's stalked, her dreams flash with Enid's death, and most disconcertingly, her psychic powers begin to slip away. The telltale black tears flow, marking a psychic collapse, reminiscent of her Aunt Ophelia's breakdown. Morticia takes Goody's spellbook from her in hopes of sparing her the fate that befell her sister, but Wednesday's longing to restore her abilities only heightens the drama. She knows Enid's death is imminent, and it's all her fault. A series of murders and bird attacks points to an avian, a being who controls birds. Wednesday discovers a disturbing clue in her investigation of Tyler's father and Detective Bradbury, a voicemail about evidence hidden in the bullpen, a term referring not to a room, but to a location, revealed via a postcard to be near Camp Jericho. Wednesday cleverly bolts for that tiny cabin as if headed for camp. Inside, she discovers a stack of obituary clippings for outcasts. One name, Lois, is scrawled in red. That ominous name becomes Wednesday's obsession, a possible mastermind, until it isn't. Upon arriving at Willow Hill Asylum, she meets Dr. Fairburn, who entreats legendary Nevermore teacher Laurel Gates, Thornhill, to help reach Tyler, requesting a visit that nearly turns fatal when Tyler transforms into a Hyde. She survives. With Grandmama's unlikely help, they dig deeper, but every emerging clue only deepens the mystery, including blackened urns and supposed resting places for dead outcasts. A crow swoops, stealing evidence, and escapes riding a motorcycle. Threats pile up. Wednesday enlists Uncle Fester for backup. Fester infiltrates the asylum, triggering lineage revelations. Ophelia, Morticia's sister, had suffered the same grotesque psychic collapse and disappeared 2 decades ago at Willow Hill's hands. Chaos ensues. A zombie, nicknamed Slurp, escapes. Thornhill flees. Wednesday and Fester follow the puzzle to a maintenance room via a numeric code whispered to Fester by an avian. And then comes the truth. Lois isn't a woman. It's the long-term outcast integration study, a clandestine program pretending to kill outcast patients, but in reality, keeping them imprisoned and experimenting on them to steal their powers and transfer them to normies. Then comes the reveal. The avian isn't Fairburn or some distant villain. It's his unassuming assistant, Judy Stonehurst, daughter to Augustus Stonehurst, a former Nevermore scientist turned head of Willow Hill. Judy inherited the avian ability through her father's experiments. She's been orchestrating the killings, the bird attacks, the kidnappings, all under the pretense of helping Fairburn run the asylum. In an electrified crescendo, Fester cuts the asylum's power. Cells swing open, the inmates flood the halls, experiments run wild. Slurp smashes through, biting Fairburn and, with a grim acknowledgement of past acquaintance, kills the doctor. Judy flees, but not before being swarmed by enraged patients. Amid the anarchy, Wednesday reserves a moment of tenderness. She frees a woman from a cell who could be Aunt Ophelia, her hair wild, her eyes haunted, her silence louder than words. Thornhill, on the hunt for Tyler, lets him out of his cell, believing she's freeing him. He responds with a chilling line. "You're not my mother. You were," then tears into her with claws. Hyde mythology says when a Hyde kills their master, they doom themselves. But Tyler doesn't fade. He rears upward. Back at the asylum's entrance, Wednesday confronts Tyler in Hyde form. Her instinctive command, "Run," is a tragic prelude. Tyler hurls her through a window. She plummets, impacts the ground, lies motionless as sirens swing into life. Tyler vanishes into darkness. Wednesday's final thought, whispered in voiceover, shakes the soul. "I've always dreamed of looking death in the face. But in my final moments, all I hear is my mother's words ringing in my ears. Maybe I've made everything worse, much worse." The Wednesday Season 2 Part 2 teaser is mind-blowing. Part 2 is coming. Wednesday is alive, but in a coma. Enid looks scared, struggling with her werewolf transformation. Slurp blends into the Halloween crowd. Tyler haunts the shadows, in sewers, carnival grounds, rural woods. Principal Barry Dort twinkles ominously, hinting at even darker threads being woven into Nevermore's legacy. And that's where Wednesday Season 2 Part 1 leaves us, with more questions than answers. It's like the story just lit the fuse, and now we're stuck waiting for the explosion in Part 2. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss any new videos. See you in the next one. Peace.